guys, welcome or welcome back. It's your girl Marianne, and I already know, where have you been? Look, I'm not giving you guys the 411. I tell you guys all the time, like, work, school, busy. But I am trying to take this YouTube business as a very serious business, not because I want to get famous or anything like that. At first it was because of that, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just wanted to spread holy content. But I think part of me did want the famous, kind of. But at this point, I'm like, you know what? I don't even want the fame, okay? I'm here to spread God's word, and that's that, okay? But anyways, before we get into this video, I want to start off today's video with I wanted to start this video off with a small prayer and also a quick word of the day. Philippians chapter 4 verse 13, I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. This is a small prayer for today. Let me know what you guys think, and should I continue doing this? Okay, so I've realized that vlogging ain't my thing. Like, I could probably do one of those aesthetic vlogs where I don't talk and I just show you like throughout my day, but then I still give you guys advice because I see that you guys love it when I give you guys advice, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Because don't forget, I am also a Christian. So if you're my age, which I'm 17 or younger or older, look, I'm here to give you guys that holy content. I'm a person who is striving for perfection in God's eyes, not for anyone else, basically. In today's video, I've been getting a lot of questions about how do you find, or how do you, find that great relationship as a Christian? Because, I keep falling for this person, that person. So in today's video, we're going to talk about relationships. Okay, so here's lesson number 1. You can't have a great relationship, like the relationship that you want. You can't have that if you don't have Jesus in between that. See, Jesus got to be in between that. Okay, he has to be, because if he's not, they're gonna go through problems. Okay, y'all will go through problems. Y'all will. A long time, people's like, arguing is a part of relationships, this and that, and I actually thought that too. I thought that arguments were part of every relationship. But then I look at these, like, older couple, like, married couples, and I'm like, I know we can't, like, compare that to, like, dating, but still, it's just the fact that, this married couple met when they were, like, 19, 18, and because they were in church, they just started walking for Christ, and they both found each other, and in their, like, relationship ever since then, there was no such thing as arguments, you guys. No such thing. Why? Because Jesus was in the midst of it. If they had a disagreement, they would talk it out. And if they really was, like, really upset at that person, they wouldn't go off. They would pray and then try to talk to them. So y'all see the difference? This is why it's very important to, find that one person that actually communicates, through your beliefs. So yeah, it's very important that you have that person in church. Or it's fine if you're like, well, he's not bad, she's not bad, she just needs to, get into church. That is fine. If they're one of those people that are hungry and they're like, okay, yeah, tell me more. Like, you know what I'm talking about. You're dating someone and you're like, you know what, they need to get in church because, like, God could really do some things in them. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying I would prefer you to find someone that's already in that belief. But if you find someone that's been, like, your best friend forever, or you just felt some type of connection, because, guys, don't get me wrong, my parents were, when they were young, they were not in church, but now look at them now, doing great things in the name of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it starts off that way. And I know for me, I'm like, look, you're either down for Jesus or you're not. If you're not, you gotta go. Love you though, but you gotta go. But anyway, so number 1, do not forget, you have to have Jesus in that relationship in order for that relationship to work the way you want it to work. If there's no Jesus in that relationship, let me tell you something. That's how people get into toxic relationships. That's how abuse happens. All that, no. See, all that is just because Jesus is not in the midst of that. Okay, so number 2 is to love others, or love yourself, or love others as you love yourself. Anyways, just love. This is pertaining back to Jesus. Why? Because without Jesus, no relationship, no good and solid relationship. And there are ways to love Jesus, and this is one of them. You can't follow him if you don't love other people. Jesus loved us after everything we did. We are sinners. Like, I'm a sinner. People watching this are probably sinners. Nobody's perfect, okay? We're only striving for his perfection. And the thing is, you have to love people. Not just your loved one or your significant other, but you have to love those enemies, you know what I'm saying? Those people that may try to get with your significant other. You have to try to be like, whoa, let me stop you. Have you ever heard of Jesus? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, y'all, it's hard. I get it. That's why prayer comes in handy. That's why it comes in handy. But this is just how it is. I'm sorry. But yeah, you guys, look, I get it. Loving other people is not easy because people betray people, people stab people. I get it. I've been through that too. I've had so many friends that are not my friends now. But hey, I still love them though. I still want best for them, and I can't wait for that day and I'm praying for that day that they call me and be like, you know what, I'm ready to just submit my life to God. Like, I'm manifesting that. I am. I'm waiting for those friends that neglected me because of my walk with Christ. And one day they're going to be like, hey, can you preach to me? Or can you help me with this? Or this and that. Even the small things, you know. But with that being said, you have to love other people. You have to love yourself. Because you are God's creation. If you don't love yourself, then you don't love God. If you don't love other people that God had created, then you don't love God. See what I'm getting at? See what I'm getting at? Love, you guys. You gotta love, bro. And that significant other, look, every human being is annoying. I'm telling y'all. Every human being can get on someone's nerves. Even your significant other, but you still have to love them. You still have to love them. Same thing with your enemies. They may betray you. They may stab you in the back. They may talk about you. But you still have to love them. Okay, so like number 3 is going to be basically that average advice. Look, some people have like different expectations when it comes down to relationships, loyalty, trustworthy, all that great stuff. If you are dating someone or you're with someone that has already have a mindset or like the same belief as you, they believe in Jesus, they walk with him, look, let me tell you something, you don't gotta worry about that, because that shouldn't be an issue. I mean, if it is, we all have issues, but I'm just saying, the one thing I really like get heavy on is support and communication. That's what I get think. Now, all that trustworthy, loyal stuff, look, I'm expecting that person to have it already, because I'm like, I understand you may have struggles with that. At the end of the day, you have Jesus. You know what I'm saying? You have Jesus. So, shouldn't even be a problem. It's just the communication and the support. Those two for me are like really important, because, you know, same thing with, you know, with God, gotta communicate in order to actually have a relationship. Same thing with a significant other. You have to talk to them you have to talk to them in order for that relationship to work. And then support comes in handy, because if that person falls, you can bring them up without you falling too, if that makes sense. So, example time. Let's say me and this person, you know, we're both believing in Jesus, you know, we're in a relationship, everything's going great. And next thing you know, I fall, and by fall, I mean, I have an issue that I've been praying on for God to take this issue away, but then I've started getting back into this bad habit. And that's what I mean by falling. And I'm kind of struggling to get, you know, back where I was with God. My significant other will be able to help me get back up without me influencing my significant other to fall as well. So with that being said, you know, make sure y'all discuss. That's why I said communication. That's very important. Make sure y'all know each other's weaknesses and strengths. So that's just that. And I don't think I have a scripture. But yeah, so it's very important that you and your significant other is communicating like really like very good. Like communication is on point, support is on point. They have your back, you have theirs. Whatever your issue is, make sure you communicate that with your significant other before you actually like do it or whatever, or like you fall and they like, wait, why are you falling? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So Okay, guys, so that's gonna be the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for the love and support, and I promise you guys I'm gonna try to get back active and back on my grind. And do not forget, I'm so grateful for you guys and everything that you guys have been doing. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. I was gonna say follow, I know. Subscribe, and also hit me up on my social medias to ask me for more advice that I can give to you guys. And don't forget, God bless you guys, and stay true to yourself. Bye.